Welcome back to the channel, and are you ready to build some more self-driving robots despite my limited experience with logic and self-driving robots? Because for this challenge, I've got to build robots that can drive themselves through these courses and accomplish various tasks. And this one in particular, apparently, the creator of the challenge actually let me know in my YouTube comments that there's something particular about this challenge. These little red lines here with sensors, apparently I have to stop over these sensors for 5 seconds in order to trigger a ball to spawn down. And then I've got to deliver the ball to this archway, and up in here, there is a ball socket that receives the ball, and I can't complete the challenge unless my vehicle does that. So not only do I gotta follow this line and go around that turn, but I've gotta program the ability to stop, wait for a ball, and then continue going, and then stop again, deliver the ball, and then continue going. So the stopping and going part, I'm not too sure about. I know how to make it stop, but I don't know how to make it stop for like a designated amount of time and then go again. So I'll definitely have to experiment with some logic and see what happens. All right, so it looks like I got 3 sensors. 2 of them are gonna be for turning, and 1 of them I'm assuming is gonna be to detect the red line to tell me that I need to stop now. So let's get on building. So I'm gonna start off building a basic line follower, just as usual, stuff I've already done a handful of times in this challenge pack. Whoops, those are the wrong things. And pro tip, if you notice in my inventory, since I'm using the pipes, the bearings, and the tires all in quick succession, just putting them in a nice, easy sequence actually makes it really convenient to just kind of place them one after the other like this, because, and it's also kind of satisfying because they're all in a line like that. All right, now I gotta give this thing the ability to steer. So 1 logic gate per tank engine. They all have to be OR gates. This engine makes the right side go forward. This engine makes the right side go backwards. This engine makes the left side go forward, and this engine makes the left side go backwards. So I'll use this logic gate to signify left, this logic gate to signify right. So if I want to go right, that means the right side has to go backwards and the left side goes forward. If I want to go left, that means the left side has to go backwards and the right side goes forward. So then when this sensor detects the line, I wanted to make it go right. And when this sensor detects the line, I want to make it go left. All right, steering has been programmed. Now I need to program the forward functionality. So this is going to be the forward logic gate, and then that is going to make both of the forward engines go. But I don't want to be going forward while I'm trying to turn. So if either of the sensors are active, it is going to activate this logic gate to let the vehicle know that it has to turn now. And I am going to negate that signal. So when neither of the sensors are detecting the line, it goes forward. Just like that. And then what I can also do is have this button. I'll have this logic gate represent that button. So that way this button also has to be on in order to go forward. So that is my on-off switch. There we go. So now we are set up to go and steer. So let's go ahead and just make sure that we have this thing programmed appropriately. All right, so it's not going to interact with that yet. I haven't programmed it to interact with that at all, but I just want to make sure I have the steering functionality down before I go on to the more complicated stuff. All right, it should turn right. Look at that. Perfect. All right, we don't even really need to turn left that much. All right, now let's reset. Now, we need to program this thing to stop at the red line for 5 seconds and then continue going. So another sensor needs to detect the red line. So when that sensor detects the red line, I'm probably gonna have to use a timer for this because I need to stop for 5 seconds. So I want to stop for 5 seconds. And then I want to go again. So I'm going to use an exclusive OR gate here. So when this sensor activates by detecting the red line, that will turn on this OR gate, and it will turn on this timer at the same time. And then after 5 seconds, this timer will then trigger the OR gate, turning it off, I think. Here, let's do a quick test. If I just turn the color off. All right, it turns on, and then I want that to turn that off. Yes. So then when it stops detecting it, it should go again. Good. All right. So when this is on, I want the vehicle to stop. So that means I just hook it into the stopping, that logic gate represents the stopping function. All right. So now I should stop for 5 seconds when I encounter that line. Now let's see if that actually works. That was actually a lot simpler than I thought it was going to be. So it should stop now when it reaches the red line, but we are not equipped yet to deal with the ball itself. Here we go, now stop. That was not 5 seconds. You know what I think happened there? I think I went too far and it got off of the red line before it had a chance to fully come to a stop. So if I just go a little bit slower, just like that, I think that should do it. Okay, here we go. Is it gonna stop? There we go. So it should stop for 5 seconds. There's the ball. And then we continue going. I think it detected the red again. Okay, yeah, now we continue going. And then it should stop when it gets to this archway as well. All right, so then when it gets here, we needed to raise the ball back up and into a ball socket, which I've been told is in here. So, and then it should continue on its way. All right, look at that. The stopping functionality works. Now we need the ball catching and delivery system. All right, you think that's gonna be enough to hold the ball? Probably. So I put that on a piston. So then when we detect the red, we also want to extend the piston. This logic gate represents red detection. So let's extend up by like, I don't know, 6. We'll go slow to keep it simple. I think that's what, as long as this thing catches the ball, I think we're good. Okay, here we go. Stop. Oh no, I did not build that right, but it's still, it looks like it's still working. Yeah, that is not built onto the wrong surface. I mean, that is not built onto the right surface. It is built onto the wrong surface. Oh boy. All right, so now we just gotta be able to maneuver with the ball. The ball looks pretty secure to me. It shouldn't fall out on this turn or anything, especially at the speeds we're going. And then we gotta hope it can get detected by the ball receiver, the ball socket, when we stop on this line here. Okay, here we go. Yeah, oh, I didn't even have to get that close. That's good. All right, now it should continue on its way. All right, just a little bit. I think since there's 2 blocks worth of red there, I'm pretty sure it's just detecting the red again after it tries to go again, resetting the stop counter. All right, and there it is. First challenge of the day completed. All right, let's move on and see what it has me do next. All right, what do we got going on now? All right, we got left turn. We got right turn. Looks like another ball is gonna drop down there, so same function. And then, okay, we have a tunnel. And then we drop the ball off after the tunnel, and then we finish. Why do I feel like the vehicle I just built would work fine here? Maybe in the last challenge, the creator was thinking I would have like an extended ball catching thing that doesn't go up and down, but he gave me a piston, so I used it. I think I just gotta literally build the same thing and that should work here, unless there's something going on in that tunnel. But let's find out. I'm just gonna start with building the same thing. All right, I think I've hooked everything up. It's pretty much the exact same build, maybe slightly different dimensions because I wasn't really measuring dimensions. It's just all the parts and functionality are pretty much the same. It's just a matter of what is this course gonna throw at me that I mean, other than this tunnel, which I think I can fit through that tunnel. It's 10 blocks high. This is what? 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 blocks high. And then hopefully the ball shouldn't, uh-oh. Is the ball gonna make it bigger than 10 blocks? Well, hey, we're turning, right? All right, let's see if right side turning is hooked up correctly. All right, good. And then we gotta see if I programmed the stopping and extension correctly. Okay, here it goes. Good, good, good. Ooh, that was a little rough, but I think it should work. Just gotta wait another 5 seconds. There we go. All right. That ball does stick up quite a bit. That's not more than 4 blocks. If it's 3 blocks, it's gonna be a perfect fit. I think that's 3 blocks. I think we're gonna be a perfect fit in this tunnel. It's gonna be close though. It's hard to tell from this perspective. All right. I think we're good. As long as I come out the other end, I think everything has proven that it works the way it should. All right, good. I was worried that there was some surprise in the tunnel that I don't know what it would be, but given the parts that we have to build with, I don't think there's anything else I could really add to this thing to make it function more. Well, I'm sure there is if I actually knew logic. There's probably an unlimited number of things I could do. All right, look at that. Ball goes into the ball receiver. And then we just gotta make our way in for the finish. And perfect, there we go. All right, another one down. Now, those are pretty much like, I didn't really have to do anything different between those two, but I'm assuming the next one's gonna be a new variation now. Let's see what we're dealing with. Okay, okay. Wait, all right, so we gotta follow the black line. This is basically a wall riding course, but it honestly seems kind of simple. Like, I don't have to do anything complicated. This is just literally follow the black line as straight as possible and be able to ride on the walls, which just means, you know, use downwards thrusts. This is chapter 2, remember. This is the I've gone all the way through chapter 1. The last level of chapter 1 was kind of insane. So this is a new chapter, which I think is starting at the beginning with like a lower difficulty, and then we're gonna ramp our way up again. But these are easier than I'm expecting so far. Oh, it only gives me 2 sensors too. I was wondering if there was something I didn't see on the course that I might need to account for, but with just 2 sensors, that just means detecting either side of the line. So I'm just gonna build a basic line following wall climber and hope that that's sufficient for this. All right, so other than the line following, which is all hooked up, I'm just gonna hook all these downwards thrusters directly into the power switch. Now, I think this is a wall climber ready to go. Let's see if I hooked everything up correctly. Let's follow it along. I mean, are we even gonna have to turn, to be honest? I don't know if my sensors are even hooked up right. They should be, but so far, oh no, we're drifting to the right a little bit. Yeah, we're definitely drifting to the right a little bit. I don't know if the sensors are supposed to be turning yet. No, we seem to be evening out. I feel like I didn't even need sensors for this, as long as it stays straight enough. All right, this was, there has to be something else to this, right? Oh no, I can see it correcting, it's but that seemed way too easy. Is there more to this? Oh, there it goes. Oh no. Oh, wait. No. Hold on, don't reset me. I don't know if it'll reset if that falls off. All right, there we go, we finished. All right, that one was, I feel like that was a step back in difficulty. So I'm a little bit worried of what that means. Was that getting me ready for something? Oh, that was getting me ready for something. This is interesting. This is kind of like train tracks. Like we gotta like go take a left, get onto this course. Then we're gonna be wall riding sideways, go around here, and oh, is this this is a circuit. Do we probably have to do 3 there's 3 X's, so we probably have to do 3 laps around this. Ooh, this is kind of cool. All right, let's see how it goes. So functionally, I think I pretty much gotta build the same exact thing I just built. We just gotta make sure it can deal with this section right here. It should turn me over onto that, but I'm a little bit concerned. You see there's only 1 block thickness on that part. So if I'm going too fast, the sensor might just go right past that and stop turning me. So hopefully that's not gonna become an issue, but let's give it a try. All right, I think I got everything hooked up correctly. I guess let's find out. It's functionally pretty much the same that I just built in the last one. It just has to do, it just has to go across a little bit more complex of a course, but with everything that I've built, it should work. Okay, that's what I was concerned about. All right, I got an idea for that. So if I increase the speed of just the back engines, we should have the same speed going forward, but we'll actually turn quicker because the turning function is the only thing that enables the back engines. So I'm hoping that's gonna help me get on a better trajectory after trying to turn around that first corner. Because I think the issue was, oh, come on, I don't wanna miss it. There we go. Yeah, there we go. See, it actually kind of goes backwards now when it self-corrects going backwards now when it encounters a turn, which could hurt us here if it does it too much. No, this is good. I think that works pretty well. It's kind of like, you know, 3 steps forward, 1 step back, but it kind of serves a function. That's pretty good. All right, so now we just got to make it all the way through this course, I think 3 times. Let's see what happens when we get through this archway. Yep. Yeah, we gotta go through it 3 times. So I'm just gonna fast forward that because we're just gonna watch this thing go around in circles, literally. Okay, I think this is it right here. This is the last lap. And I think, yeah, getting through that checkpoint is all I had to do. I had to get had to get that one through. I can't say the sentence. I had to get through that one for the 3rd time. There we go. All right, on to the next one. What have we got going on now? Is that a cannon? Why is there a cannon? There's a cannon on this map? Okay, hold on a second. Oh, no way. So by the looks of it, we've got to do pretty much the same thing we did in the first challenge, but instead of the ball just falling down directly onto us, it is going to be launched out of a cannon and we have to catch it and then proceed to move forward and drop it off over there. So I'm essentially going to build a mostly similar replica of what I did in the first challenge and then just see what happens. Okay, I think I got it all hooked up. I built pretty much the same thing, except I modified the bucket here because we're gonna be getting a cannon shot from our right side. So as it flies through the air and land, I just want to give it more of an opportunity to land on me. So I give it a bit of a backboard, bit of a wider entryway here. So I don't know where it's gonna land. Let's go ahead and test it out. I don't know if I programmed the other stuff correctly yet, but I think it's gonna be worth doing a test at least, see what happens. Like the stopping part, I don't know if that's programmed yet. Oh, you know what? I didn't actually program the piston yet, so even if we catch it, we're not gonna be able to put it there, but let's just make sure everything else is functioning first. Okay, here we go. We should stop on this line. We did not stop on this line. And there goes the ball. Let's see where it lands. Okay. That landed pretty much right where I was hoping it would land. But why didn't I stop? So when this detects red, it should trigger that. Oh, this has to be an OR gate. That's why. Just because I didn't have that as an OR gate, well, it messed up the entire stopping function. Okay, now it should work. All right, let's make sure it catches it now. All right, it stopped. Stopping is good. Oh, look at that. Okay. All right, now I just want to confirm that it'll stop at that one as well because I have another sensor and that looks like it could be a darker color than this. So the creator might intend you to have different functions. Yeah, okay, I didn't stop at that one. So I think that it is actually a darker color. It's really hard to see, but if you look closely, that one is slightly darker than this one, which gives me a reason to use this extra sensor now. So I think the reason is because if I extend it up before I catch, then it's not gonna catch it because the ball isn't gonna land that high. But if I only extend it up when I detect the dark red, so I think I just hooked this sensor directly into the piston pretty much, but this also has to get hooked into the stopping function. So this has to be an OR gate. So if either of these color sensors detect the red or the dark red, it'll activate the stopping mechanic. All right, so that should be everything. Does that make sense? That makes sense to me. Okay, here it goes. First step. Stop. Good. Excellent catch. Good catch, little guy. You can continue going now. I got worried there for a second. Are you stuck? Did you give up? Did you not respond well to positive reinforcement? All right, so now I forgot to program the piston. No, I didn't. No, I did program the piston. I forgot that I programmed the piston. I did. I didn't give the piston a length. It just went up by 1. But it looks like it's going to work. I did forget to program the piston all the way. Okay, I only programmed it part way. Oh no, how do I access the piston? Here we go. All right, so I think like 6 should be good. Okay, this should be the final one. It's gonna work this time, okay? All right, step number 1. Stop. Retrieve Cannonball. Step number 2. Go. Go, hurry. There we go. Okay, so now this is where we're supposed to stop and extend. Good, yeah. All right, and then it's just gotta get to the finish line. It should continue going. It has that extra stop in there because of detecting the line again. I don't know. I'm sure there's a way for the logic to not have that stop and go thing happen, but hey, it still serves its purpose. It's good enough for me. Oh, I got scared there. I was like, why aren't you turning left? I actually did forget. I haven't actually tested any of the turning out because the turn is all the way at the end there. All right, and that should turn the X to a circle. And another challenge complete. All right, let's see what's in store for me next. Okay. Whoa. I think this might be the last challenge. Okay, this one looks crazy. So by the looks of it, I gotta do the same thing as I did with the circuit. So I gotta go up here. I gotta drive along the wall. And then I have to stop sideways on that red line. And I think that's then gonna trigger this cannon to fire a ball. So that means I gotta catch it while my vehicle is sideways on this wall. Continue along, drop the ball off underneath that archway, which means my piston still has to extend straight up from my vehicle, which tilted sideways is gonna be sideways, where the ball is gonna be caught. Then I continue along the way. And then there's a blue strip over here that I have to stop at, catch another ball, then stop underneath this archway and deposit that ball, and then return, and I think that should do it. So functionally speaking, this is pretty much the same thing I just built. However, there's the added aspect of it has to be a wall climber, which is simple. You just add thrusters onto it that are facing downwards. But this has the disorienting aspect of we're catching the ball from a sideways perspective. So let me build, I'm just gonna build the wall rider part first that also stops at the red line, and then let me see where the ball lands in relation to my vehicle to determine what kind of catching bucket I'm gonna need. Okay, one major difference with this one is I'm gonna put the color sensors more centered on the body of this thing because I'm gonna build the bucket that is catching the ball also on the center. So that means I want it to stop when the center of my vehicle detects the sensors, the sensor line, the red line or the blue line. So this one is going to be for the red, and there's also going to be the dark red. I'm assuming it's the same where the archway is a darker color. And it gave me extra sensors to accommodate for this, so I'm pretty sure it's a safe assumption. So then we got blue, and then we got dark blue for the other one. So now, if any of these sensors detect color, this is going to trigger the stop functionality, which will then cause us to stop, I think. So I'll set this at 6 seconds again. All right, so now let me just make sure that that's going to work as intended. So this detects the ground. I stop for 6 seconds. And then go again. Okay, perfect. So let's put that back on color mode. All right, so I think this is already programmed up now to follow the line and stop at the colored line. So now let's go see how the cannon behavior is and where the ball is going to land so we can determine what kind of bucket we're gonna need. Also, let's make sure I can even navigate onto the course here. Oh, I gotta put my back wheels faster, I think. It's not gonna make this. Yeah, it's gonna go right over that line, isn't it? Oh, it made it. All right. I didn't think it was gonna be able to detect that line. I thought it was gonna push through it. All right, well, now I gotta wait until it gets all the way over there to see if I actually programmed it correctly. So I'll see you guys over there. Why did I think this was just gonna ride on the wall without any thrusters at all? All right, be honest though, how many of you didn't actually notice I forgot to put the downwards thrust on? Because I know there's some of you out there that were just like me there and thought everything was perfectly normal and gonna work just fine. I can't believe I totally forgot the downwards thrust. This is a wall riding course. I was like, black line, you follow black line. Okay, let's try this again, this time with the downwards thrust on. Okay, here we go. It stops, good. There goes the ball. Oh, look at that. Oh, that looks great. So if I just build a bucket right kind of right in the center of my vehicle, but facing upwards, it should do it. So I think I have all the other sensors are there and they're hooked into the same logic as everything else, so it should work. All right, rather than waste all the time waiting to see if it works over there, let's just start building the bucket to catch the thing. All right, so I'm gonna extend up from here, like 6 blocks. That's where the piston's gonna be. So this piston wants to extend only when we detect the darker colors. So I'm gonna put a gate right here next to that piston. This is gonna be an OR gate, so that way, I think this is the darker color. Yeah, if either of these darker color sensors are active, it'll trigger this OR gate, which will then extend the piston. So now the piston will only extend underneath the archways. So now for the bucket thing. All right, you think this will work? Let me give myself a bit more of a backboard here. I only have metal left though. I'll use it sparingly. There we go. That's gonna be a bit of a backboard, so it'll hopefully hit this and then fall into here. Because remember, this whole vehicle is gonna be tilted sideways. And then once we detect the archway, it should then extend this whole bucket outwards towards the archway. That's the plan, at least. None of this is gonna collide with itself, is it? I don't think so. All right, let's just do a quick test here. Turn one of these sensors on. Okay, perfect. And now it shouldn't go. Good. And then once that sensor turns... Oh yeah, it stops for 5 seconds. Hey, where'd you come from? And then color mode back on. All right. I think we're good. All right, what are the oh no. Can I not? I cannot fit through there, can I now? What about... All right, I'm gonna have to get rid of that. But now we can fit through there? Just barely? Narrowly? Nope. All right, maybe less of a backboard then. All right, it is slow, but hopefully it's going to be steady. The main thing is whether or not the ball is gonna land inside the bucket that I've created. All right, here we go. Wait a minute. Yeah, okay, yeah, keep going. Good, good, good. All right, off to a good start. All right, I'm just gonna fast forward till it gets to the ball cannon. Okay, moment of truth, here we go. Stop. Why are you going? Why didn't you stop? You're programmed to stop. You worked last time, I tested you. I don't know, I'm just gonna try it again. I'm gonna chalk that up to a fluke and hope for the best this time. Okay, please stop. Please stop on the line. Okay, it worked fine. Catch the ball. Please catch the ball. No. No, wait. I needed that backboard. Okay, no, I know what to do. It's an easy solution. See, this is where the superiority of wedges comes in handy. So if I just add wedge blocks here, it should not rest on top of the ledge like that anymore. All right, here it goes. Yes, successful stop. Oh, that ball is heavy. You see it? It was angling us off of the wall a little bit, lifting up our left tires. But we've caught the ball. Now, are we gonna be able to drop it off? That is the next part of the programming. So when it detects the dark color that is presumably underneath the archway, assuming it's the same as the last one, it should extend the piston, assuming that it stops as well. I don't know what happened that one time where we didn't stop completely, but hopefully this time we're not gonna run into any issues. Can't really see much from here, but we'll hope for the best. It's extending. If it comes out without a ball... I'm hearing good noises. I'm hearing the noises of the ball receiver, so I think we've successfully dropped off the ball. Yes. Look at that. No more ball. All right, now we continue on. And then that one should trigger the next cannon. And then I think we drop it off there, and I think we'll be good to go. All right, here we go. Please stop. Good. Wait, why? Where's the ball? Give me the ball, I'm ready. I am ready. No. Is the challenge broken? This one has a green circle, meaning I assume it means that it's ready to fire. But this one has a red X, which means it's not ready to fire. I figured that once we pick that ball up and drop it off, that would be the trigger to enable this one. Because now we don't have a ball to give this. Oh, unless this is the trigger. Oh, that would make sense because it's a circuit like the other one. So we probably have to get through this checkpoint and then go back around to do the blue. This is gonna take so long. But don't worry, I'm here for it. With the power of editing, I can fast forward through time so you don't have to endure the boringness of the in-between action. I'm good with words today. Okay, let's hope that I was right about this. That one should turn on. Yes, now the cannon is on. Okay, so now we just gotta make sure we get through here successfully. Okay, good. That was actually kind of close. Our sensor for the black line and narrowly missed that, and if it detected it, it would have tried to turn back down that way to the beginning of the challenge. Okay, so now we actually have to go all the way back and over to the blue for the next eventful thing to happen. So I'll see you guys there. Okay, here it goes. Please stop. Good. Good. You gotta be kidding me. You've gotta be kidding me. No! I've waited 9 minutes for that! I can't believe that! Okay, you know, I know what needs to happen. Oh, it's such a simple little thing that needs to happen, and I can't believe I gotta wait that long just to get through it again. What needs to happen is the course itself needs to be the backboard. It's gonna bounce off the track and then hopefully into here. Okay, I'm hoping that should do it. Oh man, that is so frustrating. Okay, let's see if this new bucket design is effective at catching the next launch here. All right, it seemed functional. Seemed like it might be less likely to bounce off. So let's hope for the best. Let's fast forward to the next event. All right, here we go. We're dropping off the ball. It looks like it was a success. I can hear the sound of the ball receiver doing its thing. All right, let's fast forward to the next event, which is actually going all the way around. Uh-oh. Oh, this is bad. No! Why have you done this to me? Oh, another 5.5 minutes down the drain. Oh man, I just gotta get a good, that was just bad luck. I was on just the wrong trajectory. If my sensor just detected the line for half a second. All right, you know what? In response to that, I'm gonna move the sensors in. I think they're too wide right now and allowing that to happen. All right, that should do it. All right, I think we're good to go. Then I don't think it'll be possible to reach that line going around this time, so we shouldn't run into that mistake anymore. All right, let's go again. Fast forward. Okay, another 8.5 minutes later. It's all come down to this. Please catch the ball. Please stop on the line. Please catch the ball. I do not want to have to wait through this again. No, go in. Go in. Go in. You better go in. I can't handle this. Okay, now it just has to drop the ball off. If it messes up here, I quit. No more YouTube. Please drop it off. I can't go through this again. I do not have I do have the patience. I'm just expressing how much I don't want this to mess up. No, it's not grabbing the ball. Why? Oh, it grabbed the ball. Wait, does that mean I won? Is it over? Oh, that took way too long. Oh, that delay on grabbing the ball scared me. Is this it? Have I done it? Yes! The finish icon here means that it is over. That is the final challenge of the bot factory. So there it is, 2 chapters, 20 levels of self-driving robot logic programming. I went into this set of challenges with minimal experience using logic, especially for the purpose of creating self-driving robots, and I actually managed to get all the way through it. And I ended up learning a decent amount in the process. So if you want to give these challenges a try yourself, there will be a link to this challenge pack down in the description if you have Scrap Mechanic. If you guys enjoyed this, you'll probably enjoy some more challenge mode stuff, so I'm going to put a playlist on the end screen right here that links to a whole bunch of challenge mode videos, so you can go ahead and check that out. Hope this video has earned your subscription. Anyway, this has been ScrapMan, and I'll see you next time. Bye.